Welcome to Wizards Weekly. Today's guest is, well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the Dark Lord himself. Hello, Voldemort.
Hello, Potter. Such an honor, being interviewed by the boy who refused to die multiple times.
So, Voldemort, how have things been since, your defeat?
Oh, Potter, it's been complicated. You defeat a Dark Lord, and suddenly everyone expects you to find a hobby or settle down. I've taken up gardening, believe it or not.
Gardening? You, the guy who split his soul 7 times, now grows roses?
Black roses, obviously.
Right. So, what's next for Voldemort? Any new dark plots, or are you sticking to gardening?
Well, I've been considering a podcast, Dark Thoughts with Voldemort. You know, a place to vent about incompetent Death Eaters and the challenges of being an evil overlord in a changing world.
A podcast, huh? I mean, everyone does have one these days.
And I plan to call it Muggle Misery. First episode, Why Harry Potter Ruined My Life. Again. Interested in being my guest?
We'll see about that. Voldemort, Tom, whatever you prefer. I have to ask, why did you choose the path you did?
Potter. If you must know, it all began with my childhood. Or lack thereof. I was abandoned, left in that dreadful Muggle orphanage. And Dumbledore, he knew. He could have done something.
I kind of get it. I was stuck under the stairs, forced to live with my awful relatives, the Dursleys. Dumbledore knew all about it too, didn't lift a finger.
Exactly. The man had all this power, but chose to play chess with our lives. It builds character, he'd probably say.
Right? Like, oh, you need a stable childhood. Sorry, that's not in my lesson plan.
And don't even get me started on that whole the power of love speech. If he'd shown me some love, maybe I wouldn't have had to go dark.
I mean, if someone had just, given me a proper home.
Or at least a chance to grow up without being treated like a freak.
I get it, I really do. Maybe if things had been different, we wouldn't have had to be enemies.
Potter, I never thought I'd say this, but you're the only one who understands.
You know what, Tom? Maybe we should just grab a beer and forget all this Dark Lord stuff for a while.
Potter, that's the best idea you've ever had. You and me, pub time. Let's toast to our terrible childhoods.
And to Dumbledore's incredible ability to not care.
Here's to new beginnings and some much-needed therapy.
Cheers, Tom. That's all for tonight, folks. We'll see you next week on Wizards Weekly. Thanks for joining us. And remember, stay magical.